Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my Spring/Summer 2018 trends video. I always love doing these. I take a look at all of the trends for that season and then I kind of pick out my top ones from that season, or the ones that I think are the most wearable for most people, and trends that you can find on the high street and that are accessible, and then I have a little chat about each one, and I like to show you guys how I'd style each trend as well. It's kind of ironic that I'm wearing a jumper when I'm doing a video about spring/summer trends, but oh my god, like it's taken me almost an hour to get ready to film this video. Every top I put on, I just don't like it today. I don't know what it is, so I've just settled for a chunky knit, but yeah. If you're wondering, it's from River Island. Okay, so I've written them all down on my phone here, so that's why I'm on my phone. So the first spring/summer trend that I've got down is the whole like big chunky dad trainer trend, and I kind of like this. I feel like it can be a bit Marmite. It's the kind of item that is so ugly that it kind of is appealing because it's like so crazy that it's kind of beautiful as well. So these are my ones that I've got, and I've shown these in a recent video, so I won't talk about them too much, but mine are from Zara. Designer wise, oh my god, the Louis Vuitton ones are amazing. I don't know how much, I don't even want to look at how much they are. They're so like big and in your face, and I love them. What other ones? Oh, there's the Balenciaga ones. I'm sure Gucci do some as well. You know, like since the whole white Scandi trainer trend came in, this is like the trainer trend on acid. I just think it's kind of fun. It's something really, you know, obviously really easy to slip into your wardrobe. And oh, I know Topshop do a really good dupe actually of the Balenciagas, I think it is. So I'll try and link the Topshop dupe down below if it's not sold out. Okay, the next one I think is one of my favorite trends for this spring/summer, and it's the whole trouser suit trend. It's kind of two in one. So before I've mentioned like the summer suit, so that's like a kind of like a mini skirt and a matching blazer, or I mean CO-ORDS are just huge anyway. Like any type of CO-ORD is going to be on trend, to be honest. I'm quite late onto trying out the trouser suit trend, but for example I've got the rusty kind of coloured trouser suit that I tried it in my Zara haul. That's a perfect example of a spring/summer trouser suit because the material is quite light. This one is so easy to find everywhere as well. Like you don't have to splash out on this trend. The more affordable sites as well, like Missguided, Boohoo, where else? You know, those kind of sites do a lot of CO-ORDs like this as well. Maybe for each trend I'll just pick out some of my favourite ones that I find online and I'll leave them down below for you guys. And I like to try and make this quite accessible, so there'll probably be more high street ones. This is such a fun one because I think it's one that if you're usually like a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl, it's one that really makes you push out of your comfort zone a bit. The smart cut to it, but loads of these CO-ORDs can be really playful in colour and prints and shape as well. Bum bags and like any kind of waist bag. Waist bag? I haven't tried this one myself yet, but I love how it looks on people. I don't know why, I'm just really into the whole bum bag thing. I'd love to get the Gucci one. Oh, I would love the red like chevron Gucci like bum bag. I really like how it looks. I feel like it's a trend that in a few years everyone will be like, oh my god, what was I wearing? But at the moment it looks cool, and also it's quite practical because you can keep all your little bits and bobs just in a little bum bag. I am gonna definitely feel like my mum, because when I think of bum bags, all I think of is like my mum when we used to go on holidays when we were small, and she would always have this like Disney bum bag, and I was always like, Mum, take your bum bag off, it's not cool. I love when people wear these with trouser suits because it again just mixes that look up so much of it, like it doesn't look smart at all. I mean, I'm really glad that this trend is still around this year because it was around last year. It's the whole big shoulder trend, so like puffy shoulders, exaggerated shoulders. I have a top actually that I got last year, so I'll show you guys that. It's just from H&M. For me, I like to wear, I say this quite often, but I like to wear a slimmer bottom half with the big puffy shoulder trend because it kind of balances you out a little bit more. For some body types, it might not be the most flattering, or you've just got to find the right top for you. I also love that like the dress version of this trend. Yeah, I feel like this isn't a super new one, but I just wanted to throw it in because it's a fun one again to play around with, especially with like a really cute gingham dress or something for summer, having the cute like puffy shoulder look. I've been really liking it when I see it on other bloggers and on Instagram and things, so yeah. This one I do like as well, even though it's very kind of over the top, but it's the whole loud logo trend. And this has been kind of slipping in there, I feel like, a lot over the past year. It seems like every brand is doing, like whether it's a bag, a t-shirt, or God knows what, like it's kind of splashing the brand logo across everything. And like I've got an And Other Stories t-shirt that I got, actually it's not their logo to be fair, but it is like a bold logo kind of look. And I'm like, this sounds really geeky, but I'm someone who's always been really into like graphic design and font faces, anything quite graphic looking. So I think that's what draws me to this trend, because it's quite, I don't know, it's quite fun to look at. So you can obviously go down the route of like going designer with it, like making a statement with what your like designer house choice is, or you can easily go a more affordable route. So this is one that I probably wouldn't wear that much, like during spring, summer, but it's one that I love, and I definitely wanted to include it in this video, and it's the vintage floral trend. A lot of the ones I've seen would be maxi dresses in particular. I feel like wrap dresses will probably still be in this year as well. I think the whole maximal like vintage floral look is definitely on trend. Ugh. I never want to say on trend. I've seen that H&M do really nice ones. Today I tried to find a good one in H&M. I couldn't actually find one, but I think I just needed a bigger store. But I feel like every shop is doing them at the moment, so really easy to find. So for me, with this one, just a little pointer, because I'm like 5'3", I think I definitely want to wear a heel with this trend, because I mean, I've always loved wearing maxis, even though I'm 5'3", and I don't find maxi dresses hard to style. But I think there's something about it being such a strong and bold print that I would like a bit of height with it as well, as opposed to it being a more like slimline maxi dress, if that makes sense. If you're on the shorter side, maybe like team that up with some heels. Also, I feel like this is a bit more of a city trend look. I mean, I can't picture me wearing like a vintage floral maxi dress on holiday or something, you know, like on a beach. So I think this is quite a cool like city look. Pastels. I feel like this might be a bit of an obvious one for spring, summer, but it especially is around for this year. And oh my God, I'm so excited to show you the piece that I have for this trend, to like style it up. I got this trouser suit from Zara, and it's oh my God, the most gorgeous pastel blue. So this is a great example of this trend for this year. I think my go-to way of styling a trouser suit is probably gonna be with just a white tee underneath, because it really like tames the look down a lot and it doesn't distract too much from the suit itself. Also, something I wanted to show you that ties in with the pastel trends are my new shoes. What was that? My new shoes that I got, they're Veja. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Got them from Merci in Paris. Look at these beauties. And I thought this would be such a nice way to tie pastel colours into my daily wardrobe. These are just an example of what I've picked up recently. Trend-wise, I guess, but oh, they're just beautiful. Like, even when they're not on trend, I don't care. But the feel of all these pastel colours, it feels very like bright and happy, and I had a better word than that. But what is it? It's like when you're looking forward to the future, that's really going to annoy me. A lot of this spring summer is very, very playful and kind of experimental and bright. Ah, optimistic! This trend, it feels like it has a very kind of optimistic feeling to it. You know how a lot of trends do kind of echo the world at the moment, and the economics and politics and everything like that. And there's something about the pastel colours and the bright colours that feels very optimistic. So I'm hoping I'm right. That might just be wishful thinking. I feel like bright colours are always going to make people happy, and that's great. So that's the reason that I like to try and wear more colours, because I feel like it just, you know, it kind of brightens people up in different ways. The next one is yellow dresses, which I particularly love because I love wearing yellow. I feel like it looks really nice on my skin tone, and it really like makes a tan pop. And I don't know if I've actually got a yellow dress. I'm gonna have a little rummage and see, but I definitely wanted to put this one in because I'm just a personal, I've always loved wearing yellow on holiday. So the fact that it's in for this whole like spring, summer, I'm so happy. This one for me, I probably wouldn't wear it as much in the city. I'd probably wear this one more when I'm actually in the sun, because I'm just trying to think about how I'd style a yellow dress in town. Oh, do you know what? A yellow dress would actually look nice with a denim jacket, because they're like opposite colours, so I feel like they'd kind of complement each other. Oh, and like some white Converse. Last but not least, I've got checks, and it's like a summer checks or like summer tartan. So I've got a piece to show you guys. I grabbed it from Topshop, and I think I've seen this on Instagram as well. So it's this, oh my god, okay, also I want to tie in the whole like clueless look. I feel like that is such a thing at the moment, and these two tie in really well. Pleated skirts and checks and in lots of different colours. I've seen that a lot at the moment. I feel like there's always one trend in these videos. It's one that I'm quite scared to try out because it's so not like my day-to-day style. But I think I'm going to style this skirt with quite a simple tee. For me, this is one that I feel like, in my mind, it might like come in and go out quicker than some other trends because it's a very specific look. But like, that's why I love fashion and style so much. Like, it's just fun to play around with things. So yeah, this one as well will be so easy to find everywhere. Like, I'm sure Missguided will have a lot of skirts like this, ASOS, Revolve probably. I mean, it almost ties into the summer suit trend. You could have a skirt and a blazer that match, but they also are checked, so it kind of ties those two trends in together. I hope you guys liked this video. I always love talking about trends. I always love talking about the current trends and everything because I just find it so interesting, and I just love how things are always changing and evolving. I like to try and chat about it and make it a bit more relatable than, you know, what you see in, I mean, Vogue's gorgeous, but you know, you can't usually wear a lot of the things that you see in there. Or actually, that would be an interesting question. Where do you guys go to find out what the current trends are and things like that? Or do you even do that? Or do you just like pick the trends up and things while you're scrolling through Instagram? Or do you go to certain blogs for it? Anyway, that would be really interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna go and take this jumper off now because now I'm getting hot. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a like if you liked it. Let me know what your favorite trend from all the ones I've mentioned Let me know what your favorite trend is down below. I'd love to know, and if you have one that you hate. But don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and on my blog as well. And I'll go and I'll stop babbling. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.